down here for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Using the quick game. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Gators will hustle to the line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. The fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed. And it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game, too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out.
Intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job bringing on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job bringing on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick strike complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He uncorks one deep. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gator. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit,
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on, hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. And I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your job.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Davey, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking everything.
He's going to fire deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quarterback will audible. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown Sooners! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off the speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate.
He's loose. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You just got to finish the play if you're the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like C.D.
And he makes the grab at the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the ground with the back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 3rd and short. They got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback, but how about the...
Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Gator! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Delivers the stiff arm. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And that pass picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma! How about that D coming up with a play like that? And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking downfield, it's Glagway. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Gators in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15.
Love the play call here by the offensive coordinator. You can snip it. You can smell in the air. Blood in the water. Now we're taking a shot. You've got the athletes to go execute. Just dial it up.
Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Florida! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Going over the top. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He'll try to take it back. The 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gator. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go.
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And the quarterback can't get away, and down he goes. No time left on the clock. They passed on the field goal try, and they'll get nothing in like it. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he makes the catch at the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Sooners!
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And he puts through the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Trying to get back in this game with that last score. It's a 13-point game as they're set to kick off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quarterback checking off. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, but just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And that ball came out quick, and that defender reacted just as quick. He saw the slant, he went to it, he met it, made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
The aerial assault continues. That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
You see it so much in college football when they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Get him some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. It's complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Taking it the other way. The 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done. Again, you want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on.
Going downfield for the big play. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down. What a dime tossed by that Sooners quarterback. It seems like if you're going to play for Oklahoma, you better be able to spin the magic beat.
You better be able to spin it, and guess what? Most of the time, if you play for Oklahoma, there's a good chance you can win a trophy at the end of the year. That kind of good, that kind of history we've seen throughout, and this guy's just following in those footsteps.
Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sooners! He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to move it through the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Fast motion from the offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
He wants to pass it on second down. Finds his target down the middle. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! What a grab and go for the score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Sooners want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Nothing but green ahead. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 57, Oklahoma 42.
First down to start the drive after the break. They're going to throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up.
First and goal, Oklahoma.
Going up top on first down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Motion from the offense. He's looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Florida.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's first and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To throw, it's Lagway. Zings it complete to the right. Nowhere to move. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Gators line it up with a first and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick pass on the fly motion. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Gators headed quickly to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Looking to throw. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Gator! And the stomping has commenced. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll throw it on first down. Shoots it to the left. Snags it. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble?